there, and welcome to this week's Grow Together yoga class. Today we're going to be doing a movement class. We've already done foundation, breath, and now we're going to move and flow and kind of bring all of those three together. So starting in a tabletop position with your wrists right underneath your shoulders, hips right over your knees, and finding the foundation here, so spreading all fingertips, pressing the tops of your feet into the ground, squeezing your inner thighs together. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail and your head for cow. And exhale, pull all of the ribs up and in, tuck the tailbone for cat. Inhale, bring the chest up, broad shoulders, and exhale, back comes up and in. Inhale for cow, and exhale for cat. A couple more times, just like that. Inhale, fill the belly, lift the tail, lift the head, and exhaling all of the breath, lift the back up, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, come on into cow, and exhale, empty all the breath. Last one here. Inhale, fill up, and exhale, empty fully. Just coming into a neutral spine here. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, tip your hips over to the right, and then exhale your hips back and through child's pose. And inhaling up to the left. So doing little child's pose circles here. Exhaling, coming back through the right. And inhaling to come up through the left. And so when you're doing this, you can make this more exaggerated, or you can keep your spine nice and flat. But we're just warming up the hips, warming up the spine. Take an inhale to come up. And then exhale to round back again. Last one on this side. Inhale. And exhale back to child's pose. And then switch it up. Inhale, come up through the right side. And exhale your hips back through the left. Warming up the spine and the hips and even the wrists here. Don't forget about your foundation, all fingertips grounded into the earth, tops of the feet. Keep breathing with the movement. Last one to inhale. And exhale, come back through the left into child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. As you inhale, coming back into a tabletop position. Inhaling your right leg back behind you. Coming into knee to nose kicks, so making sure your toes are facing the mat. Your hips are level. Inhale. And exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose, curving the spine just like a cat pose. Inhale to take the heel back and stretch it out. And exhale to bring it back in. Inhale, stretch it out all the way, expand. And exhale to bring the knee into the nose. Last one, inhale, kick it back. And exhale, bring it in, knee to nose. And then bring that foot up just between your thumbs. Foot up between the thumbs, yep. Take an inhale. And an exhale out. Just get your footing here and your foundation. The right foot is pressing into the earth. All four corners of the top foot also pressing into the earth. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale, come onto your fingertips and hover your chest forward and up. And as you exhale, bring your hips back, coming into a half split. You'll extend the front leg. Yeah. Inhale, coming back into a low lunge. Bending that front leg, looking up, expanding the chest. And exhale, come back into half split, taking the hips back, extending that right hamstring. Inhale, come on up, bend that front knee, low lunge, chest expands. And exhale, come on back. Last one, inhale the low lunge. And exhale, just take that front foot back into your tabletop position. Nice. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale to take the left leg behind you. Setting up for knee to nose kicks. Really kick that heel to the back side of the room. And as you exhale, take that knee in towards your nose, curving your back up and in. Inhale, expand, kick that left foot back. And exhale, bring it all in, empty the breath out. Inhale. And exhale all the way. Last one, kick it back. And exhale, emptying all the breath, knee to nose. And then take that left foot up for low lunge. And again, setting up here with that back foot, the top of the back foot pressing into the earth. The front foot grounded and your inner thighs squeezing into each other. On your next inhale, lift your chest, hover on the fingertips here. And as you exhale, bring the hips back, straighten out through the front leg for half split. Inhale, come up through low lunge, puff up the chest. And exhale, come into a half split. Inhale, come on up. Broad shoulders. And exhale, folding on back, stretching out through the hamstring. One more time. Inhale. And exhale into half split. Inhale, coming into a low lunge. Taking the hands down to the earth and bringing that front knee back into tabletop position. Take an inhale and an exhale out. Taking the hands a palm print forward, tucking your toes under, and lifting your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Finding a tall line from your wrists all the way to your sitting bones. And walking out your dog here, bending one leg and stretching out the other hamstring. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Fill up and empty. Breathe in and breathe it out as you walk your feet towards your hands for forward fold. Bending at the knees as much as you like for a healthy hamstring stretch here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Just making your head heavy, shaking your head no, and nodding your head yes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. On your next inhale, coming into a halfway lift, straight spine, crown of the head facing the front of the room. And exhale to fold. Inhale, bring it up all the way, fingertips touch at the top. And exhale, hands to heart center. Coming into sun breaths, inhale, spread your wings all the way up. And exhale to fold through the midline. Inhale to halfway lift, strong legs. And exhale to fold. Inhale, come up all the way. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bringing the arms all the way up, linking breath with movement. Exhale, folding down. Inhale to halfway lift, strong spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, strong legs coming up all the way. Fingertips touch. And exhale, hands to heart. A few more times. Inhale, bring it up. Moving the energy folding on the exhale. Inhale halfway, long and tall spine, and exhale to fold. Root to rise, bringing your arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to fold. Breath comes first, and then you move. Inhale halfway, broad shoulders, and exhale to fold. Grounding the feet as you inhale, come up all the way, spread your wings. And exhale, hands to heart center. Last one here, inhale, stretch it up. Exhale to fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, come up all the way, strong spine, stretch it out at the top. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, spreading the wings all the way up. And exhale to fold down through the midline. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands, step back into your plank. So you can be on your knees here or on your toes, it doesn't matter. Just making sure from the top of your head to either your knees or your toes is going to be super important here. Take a few breaths here, inhale. Exhale it out. Building the energy as you inhale. Exhale. Last inhale, breathe it in. And exhale, bringing the elbows into your body, lower all the way down, really slow and controlled. When you get there, take an inhale. And an exhale. Pressing the tops of your feet into the ground, your pelvis into the ground as you inhale, lift the shoulders, the chest, the head, baby cobra. Exhale, move the chest on down. Inhale, linking movement with breath, coming up for cobra. And exhale, coming down. Inhale, lifting the chest, big breath. Exhale. Couple more, inhale. Crown of the head comes up. And exhale down. Last one, biggest breath, inhale. And exhale it out. Moving through a tabletop position, coming onto your hands and knees, and then curling your toes under, bringing your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out through your mouth. Fill up, and empty. Big breath, and let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to kick your right leg up to the sky. Toes face the mat. And as you exhale, bring it in between your thumbs. So you can either be on your back knee or up into a high lunge. It's up to you. You can do this next little sequence either way. I'll show you one with your knee down and the rest with your knee up in full high lunge. Take an inhale here. And exhale to set up your lunge. As you inhale, bring your fingertips up to the sky, rising up the top half of your body. And grounding down through your feet on your exhale. Taking a few breaths here to hug the inner thighs together. Stand tall. Let the shoulders be a little heavy. Trying to make this pose with your movement a little bit easier with the breath and the movement of your body. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, hinging at the hips, you're going to take your chest toward your front knee as you take your fingertips back behind you for airplane arms. Awesome. Inhale. Rise and take your fingertips up to the sky and your chest up as well. Nice job. Exhale again, taking your chest down toward your knee. Airplane arms. Inhale, come on up. Don't move the legs, just moving the upper body here. Exhale, bring the fingertips back. Last one, inhale. Exhale, fingertips come back. Inhale, bring the fingertips up. And exhale, take the hands down towards the ground. Come onto your back toes if you aren't already. And step your front foot back for downward facing dog. Take an in-breath. And an out-breath. Fill it up. And empty. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky, toes facing the mat. And as you exhale, bring that foot in between your thumbs. So again, setting up for your lunge, either a low lunge with your back knee on the ground like earlier, or high lunge. I'll show you both. So take a breath to really ground down and get your footing here. And choose which lunge you want for your little adventure. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, take your fingertips to the sky, rise through the top half of your body, and ground down through the bottom. Making sure your knee is at a 90-degree angle so it's not further than your ankle, your front ankle, or behind. Taking a few breaths to rise through the chest, through the crown of the head, and squeeze the inner thighs together. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Take that chest towards your knee and your fingertips back behind you like airplane arms. Inhale, bring your fingertips up to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the fingertips back. Top half moves. Inhale. Exhale, that front knee stays bent and strong. Inhale, bring it up. And fingertips back on the exhale. Last one, inhale, big breath, move with it. And exhale, fingertips back. Inhale, brings the fingertips up to the sky. And exhale, plant the hands back. Come onto your back toes if you're not already. And then take your front toes back. Take an inhale in downward facing dog. And exhale it out. Inhale. And exhale. Fill it up. And empty. Breathe in. And let it go as you come down to your hands and knees. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, sink your hips back for child's pose. Choose your own adventure here. If you want to still keep your fingertips grounded into the earth and your arms really active, you can for sure do that. If you like a little bit more rest right now, you can take your hands behind you so that your shoulders are draped down. And really tapping into the natural flow of your breath, the natural movement of your breath in and out of your body. Even though seemingly there are still mechanisms in our body that are moving as we breathe, as we live. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Even taking a moment to tap into the movement of the heart. We've done a lot of flowing from pose to pose, so your heartbeat is probably up. Take a moment to just feel into what's happening in your body. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. your next inhale, coming up to sit, walking your hands towards your body. And then taking your heels over to one side to sit with your legs outstretched. And then taking your soles of your feet together for cobbler's pose. So in this stretch, if you have your feet really close to your body, you're going to get a more intense hip stretch. So if you want a little bit more of a relaxed stretch, you can take your feet a little bit further from your body. It can kind of relax on your knees as well. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out as you just take your thumbs to the insides of your feet. Give yourself a little bit of a massage here. Working your thumbs into the soles of your feet. Our feet do so much for us as we move into our day. It's important to give them a thank you. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. On your next inhale, rise through the spine. Find a natural place for your hands to rest. And as you exhale, hinging at the hips, bringing your chest forward towards your feet. So your knees are going to want to come up, but just making sure you're making them heavy. And if they do pop up, just ease off and stay sitting up with a tall spine. And then maybe next time we'll work on folding. But just like in a forward fold, we're really rising through the chest on the inhale, using the movement of the breath to move our body. And as you exhale, hinging at the hips, taking your chest a little bit more forward. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Fill up. And empty. Big breath in. And big breath out as you just let the weight of the head drop. Taking a few moments to breathe into the movement of folding forward here and breathing into the hips. Cooling down now and just letting our breath take us where we would like to go. Taking breaks when we need. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale slowly, coming all the way up to sit with a tall spine. Easing your way out of it, slow and controlled. And then taking your legs in front of you, scooting down to the middle of your mat so you can come back to lay on your back. Now here on your inhale, bringing your knees into your chest. Just giving them a hug. Maybe rocking back and forth, massaging the internal organs in your spine. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Coming into a happy baby, spreading the knees so that you can thread your arms in between and catch the outsides of your feet. Take a breath in and a breath out. Maybe you work one leg and then the other in the stirrup pose. Really taking movements, little movements in happy baby. Breathing into the hips. Guiding the knees towards the earth, and the soles of the feet are like walking on the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Letting your breath steady and stabilize as we cool down with little mindful movements. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Last one to inhale. And exhale, taking your knees back in for a hug. Rocking side to side. And then taking your arms side to side or in cactus arms. Shifting your hips over to the left. And letting your knees fall over to the right for a reclined twist. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Maybe you look on over to the left side if that's comfortable for your neck. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your eyes go heavy, or maybe you even close them. Again, feeling into the movement of your breath. As you come into stillness. On your next inhale, taking your knees back through center. Shifting your hips over to the right and letting your knees fall over to the left. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out to let your gaze fall over to the right side, if that's comfortable for your neck. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out to let the gaze fall heavy, or even close your eyes here. Letting our practice sink in. Letting the movement we've done bring us to a relaxed state of mind and body. On your next inhale, bringing your knees back to center. And exhale, hug them in towards your chest once again. Take the biggest inhale you have all day as you scrunch up into a little ball, taking your nose to your knees. And as you exhale, just let everything go, your arms and legs down towards Shavasana, taking up as much space as you like. Even taking either a pillow or a blanket or both getting really cozy. We're going to do something now that might feel a little bit silly, but hopefully you're in your home in a comfortable space to do so. Take an inhale and an exhale. Scrunching up your whole body now, your face, all of your muscles down towards your fingertips, ball them into fists, curl your toes and activate every muscle in your body. And as you exhale, let it all go, let it all be loose. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just tap into how great it feels after you've tensed everything to be able to relax fully. Sinking into that. The reason why yoga was created was so that we could burn off some energy and we could relax and sit in meditation for longer. That contrast of movement and relaxation is so important. So now letting everything go from the top of your head all the way to your toes. After doing so much movement in this class, just letting everything relax. Your bones, your muscles, and your tendons are loose. Letting your sense of hearing be faded into the background. Feeling relaxed and restful through the whole body. Letting the benefits from the practice really catch up and sink into your body. Starting to create movement with your breath as you lengthen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. Making little movements with your fingers and your toes. Coming back to the body. Rolling out the wrists and the ankles. And as you inhale, taking your hands all the way out, stretched above you, fingertips to toes. Like you're just waking up first thing with a blank slate. And bending at your knees, coming over to your right hand side, to your right arm as a little pillow. Take a few deep breaths here. On your next inhale, taking your left hand to prop yourself up in a comfortable seat. Coming into a cross-legged position with your eyes closed and your palms wherever they lie comfortably. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, taking your palms to heart center. And exhale. Just tapping into a little bit of gratitude here for being able to move the body and the breath, to be able to practice that and connect through that. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, taking your forehead towards the tips of your fingers to bow. Inhale, bringing your head up and blinking your eyes open. Thank you guys so much for joining us this week, and we'll see you next week for next practice.